Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I did have an opportunity to come and present a little bit more information on a cultural piece that I have had a personal significance in. And I know that last week we did a lot of different opportunities to talk, and I was traveling overseas this last week, so I appreciate everyone's patience and understanding about the delay in this. When I did originally decided to look at this cultural piece, I wasn't really sure about how it fit in regards to the cultural artifact. But let me just ask for a moment, how many of us would like to, when we have a snack, have it be nutritional? How it be beneficial to us? I mean, many times we like to have that idea. Many times we have a snack and we don't even realize how the benefits are, if there is any at all. This particular artifact, as I looked at it, cultural to a specific area, I felt that it did provide a benefit to this. Now, once I give you a little bit more idea of understanding how the benefits and the history of this piece, you're going to realize how much benefits the snack does provide. And this particular snack is a macadamia nut. And when I decided to look at the cultural idea of where the origins of, I realized that it was, as we all think, that's indigenous to Hawaii. But as it turns out, it's not. It really originated in Australia, and back in the 1800s, and it was named after a fellow named John Adams, who was part of the botanical gardens of Australia. And so they discovered this particular nut back, as I say, in the 1800s. But however, Hawaii does provide 95% of the crop, so many of us do purchase the macadamia nuts. And as I said, I always felt that it came from Hawaii, and they do, but more importantly that they are grown worldwide now. The interesting thing I did discover is that they fall to the ground, and that's how they're harvested. They're not picked from trees, but they are brought down as they fall, and they come with a very hard shell, and it takes a very difficult process to get into and harvest them. Many times they're used as a hammer in order to open the shell. But they are a buttery nut. They do provide a tremendous amount of benefits in regards to the minerals, the oils that they provide. They provide low cholesterol in helping heart disease. We've done some studies and found that they do provide a tremendous amount of benefits in reducing cholesterol, and some studies have even shown that it reduces weight because of the snack and the niacins and so on in there. The unfortunate side is it does take 7 years for them to mature. So once they start their growth process, it'll take 7 years before you can harvest these nuts. It's an interesting process because it does take a long time for them to acquire their true essence. Now, I did bring a can here just to give you an idea, and many of us have already had these, and you'll hear that they are very small in nuts, but they are buttery. They can come in a frosted color, chocolate, honey nuts, and so on and so forth. So the idea that, again, as I thought, is it's very beneficial for all of us in being able to reach for a snack. And now I just want to give you a little bit more, there's a big history to this, but on a shortness of time, I did want to indicate what the significance is to me, because I did spend many years living in Hawaii. I have gathered these nuts. My family has a farm there. It is related to the protea. Protea is a very beautiful flower. So my family has been able to grow macadamia nuts as well as these proteas, and so they sell them to the local hotels as floral arrangements, and they do offer these to the harvest manufacturing companies. But what I really wanted to get to is what we can learn from these as we continue to reach for a snack. We can understand that the oils and the minerals and the niacins in these can actually provide a tremendous amount of benefit for us in regards to our health, energies, as well as being able to reduce heart defects as well as cholesterol. So in regards to what we can do as we continue to look for snacks, I think it's an opportunity to reconsider learning a little bit more history about the origins and the history of the macadamia nut and how they're grown and harvested and the lengthy process that they go through in order to harvest them. So next time you go for a snack, I think it's a good idea to look for something that is more beneficial, more healthy, and actually tastes good with a nice crunch. I thank you very much for this opportunity.